First of all, I'll start from my journey, like what sources I used and how I prepared, which you guys have asked a lot of times that ma'am, tell me your strategy. So first of all, I'll address that. So my internship ended in July end, and my November I-9 was going to happen 5th November. I shifted to a complete new place. It took me like 15 to 20 days to adapt there. And then I started preparing full-fledged from 21st of August, I will feel. So I had like 2.5 months for November I-9. So my strategy was I'll complete a full revision and a shorter kind of revision. So that's what I did. I already completed all the main videos from Marrow during my internship. So I started with those notes. I started memorizing my main notes, and so I did one full revision of the main notes and one shorter kind of revision, and I also did all the PYQs of I-9. So I didn't do much for November I-9, and I ended up getting 3500 rank in that. So after I-9, I took a little bit like 5 to 10 days of break, and then I started again. This time I focused on question bank now, because I didn't do much qbank previously. So this time my focus was, okay, I'll do all the question bank. So I started with the Marrow question bank modules. I picked every day one subject and I did all the qbank. I didn't look into theory. I just did all the qbank. Like for example, if I pick up ENT today, so I did all the qbanks of ENT today, and if it's a long subject, then I gave like 2 days to it. And so 80% of time I spend in solving questions, and only 20% of time I gave in theory. Theory. And so so 1 month, more than 1 month, I think I did only the question thing. You guys won't believe, it was a game changer. It was a total game changer. My GTs in which I used to score like 130 correct, it jumped to like more than 150. So solving qbank was a game changer, total game changer. And after that, after all the qbanks I did, I also made a side copy in which all the questions which I used to do, which I used to find difficult, I used to write in that copy, which I used to revise before any grand test. So that's what I did. And after solving qbanks, then I started watching Nikita ma'am's mnemonic videos, and I made a copy for that also. I made a side copy in which I wrote all the mnemonics of Nikita ma'am's, and I used to revise it repeatedly so that it gets imprinted on my in my subconscious mind, as ma'am also says, they just keep revising the mnemonics. So that's what I did. So these two things I did, mainly question banks and mnemonics rattapai. In Jan, almost I think 7 or 9 Jan, yeah, 9 Jan, the news came that Neet PG is going to postpone, and it will happen on 7 July. So the continuity broke at that time. I took like few break for 10 days almost, and then I resumed. So this time what I did, I thought I should now revise again. So what I did, I watched all the revision videos from Marrow. So this time I did all the revision videos, and side by side I kept on revising notes also. And I did and started solving questions every day, like 100 questions I used to do. And then again the Neet PG was postponed to 22nd June. So I was pretty much prepared until that time. I had all the I was prepared by that time. But then again the postponement happened, and it was postponed to 11th August. This time I was so frustrated that I couldn't even look at my notes. I couldn't. I mean, I don't know how, in the morning when I used to wake up, I had no idea how to start. So this point of time I did what? I started searching for videos in which like 7 or 8 hour long videos in which there is a binge revision of entire subject. Like if I pick anatomy, then I used to search any video in which there is a whole lot of there is complete anatomy in 7 to 8 hours. So I used to watch on 1.5x. It took me like 4 hours, 5 hours, but I used to watch that. And then in the evening, I used to return to main notes, and then I